side getting first pick now have a bat.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Drilled that one away.
Sharma was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot to forward.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Just open the face of the bat really well through the infield. Maybe 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square, teased the field all the way to the boundary.
"16 runs added there. India 16 for none."
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Nearly gets the edge. Sharp. Great delivery there. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wow, that's missed a lot. shot. Nice shot, straight to gully. Goes over the top with that shot. Over, India 33 for none. Afridi from the broadcasting.
Drive for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Timed, full-back point position, racing to the bend.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the airport end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Was quick onto that in the infield. Five runs in that over. India 55 for none. Ashraf into the attack now from the broadcast end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Out, good catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Nice solid defensive shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Over. India 60 for 2.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Gill, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
Pakistan are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Perfectly timed. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes over the top with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, India are 78 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Going with spin now. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India are 84 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
How easy was that? A pick-up drive all the way for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Shut up from the airport end. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 99 for 3. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Big edge. Needs to be on target. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge. That has flown.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. 11 runs added there. India 110 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Amazing reflexes, and that stuck. Great grab. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Shadow with a huge appeal. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. End of the over, India 120 for 4. Shah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the broadcast area. Kick the bones out of that. It's going for a maximum.
That's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Got that away nicely.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Sampson drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the knee to the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Cracking shot over the pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
So the last few overs has seen an increase in the run rate. They've done an excellent job here. A big score's on the cards.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. No, terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, 3 off it. India, 153 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Shah shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Dubak goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nearly gets the edge. Shah with a great delivery there. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Superb catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
The batsman leaving the field caught out for 68. The score is now 172 for 5.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the airport end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Pandya waited on that and guides it down the forward. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Afridi coming back into the attack has done well so far. Straight drive, mid-off and cut that one off. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Too good. That is huge.
Too much width really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands and that is exactly what's happened.
Pakistan needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's racing away.
Bowling a little too wide, and that was just driven square with incredible timing. Looking very settled now.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. one for the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Afridi from the broadcast end. Misses everything. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Power and precision in that shot. Needs a direct hit. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
1 over left in the innings. Ralph to bowl it. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Hit them at pace. That looked painful. Trouble. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Singh coming in.
First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Straight to the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the airport end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Shakil taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the edge. 5 runs added in that over. Pakistan 12 for 1.
They just dropped off a bit that second over. Need to maintain the intensity.
Textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary. You just can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary. 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan 19 for 1. Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the airport end. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 10 off it. Pakistan 29 for 1. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Pakistan 32 for 2.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
Pandya from the airport end. Big edge. Where's that going? Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Boom. Great delivery there. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. A big one, 12 runs added there. Pakistan, 9 for 5.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end.
The spinner is coming on to bowl.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 1 from it. Pakistan, 60 for 5. Pandya from the airport end. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Pandya is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. And out. What a great catch, diving away and plucked it with one hand.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Doesn't beat the infield. Caught, gone. Gone. Fine catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Great commitment. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Pakistan 70 for 7.
The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Chance, gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Straight to the fielder. Straight over mid-off. Great shot forward.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes over the top with that shot. It's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Pakistan are 81 for 8. Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the broadcasting end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant diving stop. Wow, that's missed the lot. Gorgeous coverage. Nothing to stop.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Too much bounce on that delivery.
Singh needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Pound precision in that shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rate has climbed.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Beats the field with a great shot. That's a bit unlucky.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again.